Hey all, welcome back to Tom Mods Things. A little bit of an introduction to this video because those of you again that follow on Instagram and stuff will have seen, but we have been and picked up the Cayman, which has gone into paint and is now in its new colour and is looking way more finished than it did before. Just from the outset, there is a few things that I'm going to need to address with it, basically to do with my prep work. Not being up to standard, and we had some problems with some cracks, stress cracks on the front bumper, which means that, as you'll see in this video, the colour is ever so slightly off, but it's because I told them not to blend it in because there's no point, because I've got to redo all of the work on the back side of it to build up some strength, and then it can be blended in and repainted anyway, so it's pointless wasting people's time. So that's just to mention before you guys end up chucking it all in the comments like you have been across Instagram and TikTok. But without further ado, let's go back in time and show you the day that we picked up the Cayman. As you can see, perfect weather today, but we've got some really epic stuff that we are getting on with. We are walking over to JWS, who is painting the Cayman at the moment. And yeah, we've been dropping in every now and again just to kind of see progress and bring the bits over and that, but today we are seeing it in all of its glory. So yeah, let's crack on and let's go and see the Cayman's brand new look. Right, so we've just spotted it through the entrance and my god, does it look absolutely epic. Let's show you around exactly what it's up to. Right, and there we go guys, look at that, absolutely amazing. Now, there are bits still to button up and things still to get on because we need to kind of finish up a few of the bits. You can see the vents and stuff are off the fenders, we haven't put those back on yet. Some of the kit, we haven't tied that back in because I've got to take it all off to put all the gaskets and stuff in to get it all finalised, but look how absolutely incredible that looks now with the Bomex Mk4 Supra front bumper. Done a phenomenal job getting it in this crazy silver paintwork. So this is actually a OEM BMW colour, Ryondite, I believe. I'll leave it in the description down below as to exactly what that is, but yeah, it's got like a pearl in the paintwork, so you can see like when you move around the car when the sun hits it, it just looks absolutely awesome. And then obviously the whole sort of way through into the rear as well, we've got our big 993 GT2 rear wing that we made for this when obviously it was purple. And that is looking absolutely awesome in the silver. So happy with kind of how this has come out. Now we've got a few bits that we kind of need to still paint and stuff. We've got the wheels to get refurbed, so these are going to purple. I'll chuck up kind of the render of exactly what we're aiming for now. And then we've got the interior to do as well, which we are going to be trying to dye ourselves, which is either going to go really well or absolutely terribly. But we're going to get that all purple inside and get the seats all retrimmed and stuff so that they're looking absolutely epic as well. Then as we're coming round, we've obviously got the silver mirrors, we've got our little carbon inserts to go in here. We've got our carbon intakes on the right-hand side and left-hand side, which are looking absolutely awesome against the silver as well. And then coming around to kind of the main sort of whole reason really for this kind of coming into this sort of silver is this Bomex front bumper, which I think you'll agree looks absolutely epic. Almost like it was made for this car. I would actually argue that it looks better on this than it does on a Supra, to be honest. And then, yeah, just nice front view there of everything as it comes together. And as I said, we've got a few things to line up with getting some of the sides all tied in, and then coming round the top and round the side. Got all of our roof rails and stuff all painted. We've just got the rubbers to go in on here. And then we are thinking we're going to have to do probably some sort of side skirt extension on this. Now we had extensions previously on the purple one before this guy ran out of talent and crashed it a few years ago, and then they all got bent up. So we're going to have to manufacture some more of those. But I think with how far the front bumper kind of kicks out at the front, kind of matched it on the rear with the rear wing coming out as much as it is. But just here, I reckon we just need to bring this out just a little bit more. So I think those extensions are just going to absolutely set this off. Then obviously on the rear, we've got our Pagani exhaust pipes and stuff still. We're keeping these. These look absolutely epic. Unsure as to whether we're going to paint these or sort of wrap these inserts black on the back, but we've obviously got grills to go in behind the circular bits anyway. But yeah, leave in the comments what you think about this, whether we should put these black or leave them silver. I'm kind of impartial at the moment. But yeah, oh, look at that. All these curves with how that paint kind of just glistens off the top. Looks absolutely amazing.
A few moments later.
Right guys, again we've whizzed forward a little bit because we've been making even more progress on this, and I thought I'd fill you in with exactly where we're up to. Obviously you just saw us picking it up, but since then it's been a couple of weeks and we have now made some serious changes. Right, so first up, here it is in kind of all of its glory at the moment. So we've added the grille back in, so this whole wing's now been bonded back in place. We've got our like temporary sort of TMT badge, sort of RWB-esque style on the back of that. And then coming through, as you can just start to see here, we've made a big change on the interior, where if we open this up, look how amazing that looks. So we've made a start dyeing the interior, so we've now got entirely sort of purple door cards. We've redone the straps for the door handles as well, and also done a bit of Alcantara trimming sort of for the handles, and then we've began to dye the dash. We've got a few little bits more to kind of do on this. We think we're going to do this underside here, the bit over there, and then we're going to change the steering wheel and these seats as well. You can see got my daughter's car seat in there at the moment because we've been doing nursery runs, but yes, it's definitely coming together. This is the bit that we need to change next on the interior, because that is not going to do for this particular car. But don't you think that looks epic against the silver? Like really, really smart. I think that's absolutely spot on and perfect for what we need to do once these wheels go purple. Then as we come round to the front up here, we've obviously, as you can see, started to get our grills and stuff back in. So these are all bonded back in place, and then coming round to the front bumper, we'll see if we can show you this. So we've now redone all the grills, as you can see there on the front. So all of the mesh and stuff are all back in these. This little one down here, this one now painted black. All the kit is kind of properly put on in most of the sense. We're still missing fixings, as you can see here, because we've got the gaskets that have turned up, but we're yet to take this off and put those in place. But yes, it is definitely coming together, and I think personally it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, and I almost forgot, we've got the little carbon inserts as well now on the mirrors. So yeah, as we can see, we're making some serious progress on the Cayman, and we are definitely all well on our way towards Max Power Union Show, which now, where it is at the moment, it's about 4 weeks away, maybe even just slightly less than that. So yes, time is of the essence, especially as we are doing the Arosa build as well, which I will be showing a video for very shortly, because that is currently in colour and has changed entirely the whole look of the car, and it looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to show you all. But yeah, short update on the car that wasn't actually supposed to be sorted for the show, but we decided, why the hell not, let's just get it cracked on and do it. And I think we've made the right decision, because I think it looks really cool. So there's one more thing with it, which I'll just show now, which is that we are going to be putting some crazy graphics on this. Need for Speed, Underground 2 and Most Wanted, very, very period correct. And once we've done that and tied it in with the wheels, I reckon this is going to be next level on looks and stuff for shows, and honestly cannot wait and love the direction this car is going. So yeah, that's it for this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more of the stupid content, and I'll see you later.